Hi guys, my name is Ben Cataldo. I'm a personal trainer. I've been logging my food for 5 years with MyFitnessPal, and today I'm going to make a video showing you how to do the same. The video is broken down into 3 sections: how to set up the app, how to track your calories and macros, and how I log various foods in the app. So I got my phone here to start. You're going to see sign up for free. You're going to press that, continue to make an account. Now, one thing you got to understand in the beginning here is that all these questions that they start you out with to help you set your target goals are really inaccurate. MyFitnessPal is great at helping you track, but it is horrible at helping you set nutritional goals. So for those, make sure to stick with your personal trainer or your nutritionist or your coach, whoever you're working with. I'm specifically making this video for my clients. So if you're a client of mine, hi, I'm going to be giving you your nutritional guidelines. But for everybody else, you should be working with somebody, or if you yourself are really advanced and know a lot about this stuff, then you could set them yourself. So I'm really just going to breeze through these. So now we're at the home page of the app. The first thing you're going to want to do is set your target calories and your protein goal. You're going to click on more goals, and then under nutrition goals, customize your default or daily goals. So you're going to want to set your daily goal to whatever your nutritionist or your personal trainer or your own calculations told you. And then what I tell all of my clients to do is to go to their protein and change the percentage so that it's equal to their body weight. And then balance that out by changing one of the other percentages so it all equals 100. Your body weight in grams of protein per day is generally a good guideline for building and maintaining muscle. And for the final step of setting up, we want to disable our step count. So while you're still under more, you're going to go down to steps, and you want to make sure you have do not track steps enabled. If you have your step count enabled, what's going to happen is the calories you burn the day by walking, MyFitnessPal is going to add back on and tell you to eat them back. And we don't want that. It's horribly inaccurate. And now for step 2, I'm going to demonstrate how to actually track your calories and your macros in the app. So if we're on the home page and you press diary, you're going to see everything you've eaten today. Right now it's 8:30 in the morning. I haven't eaten anything today. But let's just say I just had breakfast and I want to log 3 eggs and 3 pieces of bacon. Under breakfast, I'm going to press add food. And at the top, I'm going to search for food. I'm going to search for egg. I'm going to click on it. And it's giving me options for how many I ate. But I'm going to change that to 3. And then I'm going to press the check mark at the top. And I just logged 3 eggs. Now for 3 pieces of bacon, I'm going to type in bacon. Click on it. It says the serving size is 2 pieces. So I'm going to have 1.5 servings. And press the check mark in the top right. Now if you go to my diary, under breakfast, you could see 3 pieces of bacon and 3 eggs. You could see this calories remaining tab right here. So what it did is it subtracted the food that I've eaten today from my goal, and it says how many calories I had left to eat during the day. And if I'm bulking, I probably want to slightly surpass that. If I'm cutting, I want to probably slightly be under that. And on the dashboard, you could see how many calories you have remaining, how many are from food. If you click on calories and go to nutrients, you could see how much protein you consumed today. So if I just had 3 eggs and 3 pieces of bacon, I'll have consumed 28 grams of protein. And then right next to that, I have my goal and how close I am to reaching that goal. And then under that, you can see my other macronutrients, my carbs and my fats, and then all my micronutrients. The app is going to constantly prompt you to buy premium. You don't need to buy premium. It does have some nice features like being able to set your macros a little bit more accurately, as well as using a barcode scanner. So when you eat foods that have a nutrition label on them, you could scan the barcode and they'll automatically pop up. But you don't need that feature. I'm a personal trainer and I don't even pay for that feature. If you eat anything that has a nutrition label on it, you could just look up the food like I'm going to show you to do right now. So now let's pretend it's lunchtime and I just had a Quest protein bar. Under lunch, I'm going to press add food. And then I'm going to search for food. I'm going to search for cookies and cream Quest protein bar. And then look at that. You can see it popped up right at the top. I'm going to click on that, press the check, and then you can see it popped up on my lunch. Now, an awesome feature about this app is that you can even use this when you go out to eat. A lot of chain restaurants have their foods in this app. So for example, I'm going to log Dunkin' egg bites, and they're going to pop up with the macros that are accurate. I'm going to press add food under lunch, look up Dunkin' egg white bites, press the plus, and then those are logged too. And now finally, this is the tricky one. What do you do for foods that don't have a nutrition label, or that you're not eating the whole thing, or that you can't really log as accurately? Let's say you're having an apple, and apples are different sizes. Or a handful of blueberries, and you don't know exactly how many you're having. What you're gonna wanna do for this is you're gonna wanna get a food scale. They're like $7, $8, maybe $10 if you get a slightly nicer one on Amazon. And you're gonna wanna weigh your food so that you could log it by weight. So you're gonna put your bowl or plate on the scale. You're gonna wanna press the tare button, which means zero it out, act like that plate's not there. And then put your apple or your blueberries or your yogurt or your steak, whatever you're eating, on the plate and weigh it. And so let's say you're having 200 grams of blueberries. In your diary, and let's say it's dinner time now, we're gonna press add food, look up blueberries. I'm gonna click on number servings. I'm gonna change the serving size from 1 pint to 1 gram. And I'm gonna change that to 200. And you can see the accurate macros popped up. 200 grams of blueberries is 114 calories, 29 grams of carbs, 0.7 grams of fat, and 1.5 grams of protein. Check mark, add to the diary. And that's how you log foods that are a little bit harder to track. But what if somebody else cooked for you? What if you don't know exactly what's in it? And you want to do your best to be 100% accurate so that you have real information to know the rate at which you're progressing towards your goal, how well you're doing, that you're not getting thrown off thinking that you're going to lose 5 pounds by the end of this month, but really you've been overlogging the whole time and you're not losing weight. So you want to be as accurate as you can, but if once in a while somebody else cooks for you or you eat out and the food's not popping up, here's what you want to do. Instead of just typing in beef stir fry, you want to look at your plate and estimate based off of how you've been weighing. Now you kind of know how much different portions weigh. You want to estimate how much of each ingredient is in the meal and log that. So instead of just typing in beef stir fry 1 plate, which could mean basically literally anything, my plate might be way bigger than your plate, you're going to type in beef. And even beef itself has different fat content, which changes the calories and the macros. So this is a little bit inaccurate, but for a meal like this that you didn't make yourself, this is really the best you could do. So click on beef, and if there was 6 ounces in it, I'm gonna change the serving size to 1 ounce, and then 6 servings of 1 ounce of beef, check. Let's say there's half a cup of broccoli in the stir fry. I'm gonna type in broccoli, half a cup, and you get the picture. Now before you click off, the most important thing about tracking is to be accurate and be consistent. Track every day so that you know how much you're eating. Track your cheat meals, track meals that aren't 100% accurate because you need to have data to know how you're progressing towards your goals. If this video helped you, subscribe, and if you're one of my clients, text me and know you completed the video.